Welcome back, traders, to another video. Today I'm looking at SolarEdge. This is a solar roof company, and unless you've been living under a rock, you know that solar has been seeing a big push lately because the pandemic is bad for the oil and gas industry, essentially. So as long as the pandemic status quo persists, that more solar infrastructure is being built. Nice article about them today on Seeking Alpha. Just going to give you some bullet points really quickly. They are the leader in PV inverters, and they offer a full stack solar solution system. They've grown from 5% of U.S. market share in 2013 to now 61% of the U.S. residential market is using their products. And it's important to note here, they are moving towards SAS. So software-enabled solutions, hardware is not the lifeblood of their business. Well, it is, but they are shifting. They're in the midst of a shift to the 2020 Goldman, which is SAS, of course. A couple more things here before we move on to the chart. Just wanted to give this conclusion here. We're a little cautious on the significant run-up in solar stock prices due to the market pricing in significant infrastructure spending catalyzed by the pandemic. Despite this, we believe SolarEdge is shifting its business model by building software and services on top of its core inverter technology, which can be expected to propel the next stage of the company's growth and profitability. Its technological lead over the competition is hard to replicate, and management are working hard to build a moat around it through sticky services and cloud software earnings. So a little cautious, but fairly bullish. And now here's the chart. Again, this is SolarEdge, SEDG, and we're on the 4-hour, 180-day chart. Going back to earlier this year, it was a $100 stock before the pandemic, ran up to 140 and crashed all the way down to 67. This growth channel looks different than a lot of the other tech names that we've covered recently. They actually have an upper growth channel that goes back to pre-pandemic levels, and they pretty much have been below this channel for all summer up until, let's see, beginning of August. They just shot up through, bounced off the top and back down, and then eventually, more recently, shot out the top of this channel, which again is a pre-pandemic channel, just super bullish, guys, all the way up to 318. So from 100 now is more than tripled since February 11th. So 8.5 months, triple your money. Pretty good growth. Anyway, this is our recovery channel. Our trend line that we see. We only have this one real true support because we've been moving so high. When you move this high, you can't really establish support like this, but this goes back to February here and consolidated and established a little bit throughout the summer. So that's a hard support. And other than that, we have this trend line here, and we haven't seen that thing since the beginning of September, when this thing just took off like a rocket ship. But what are we seeing right now? A bit of a needed pullback, a very healthy pullback into the top of the trend line here. And again, guys, when you shoot up like this, there's nothing to stop you from coming right back down. It's just unsustainable. That's the real value of this company. Has it tripled in the past 10 months? No. Investors have just probably caught up to pricing this thing against what they thought the outlook for solar was, and now the outlook has changed. So the perspective on the stock has changed, and now they're probably pricing in here quite a bit of the future profit. People are bullish on this thing now, and that's how it works. You yo-yo back and forth, and you come back to reality, and I think we're coming back to this sometime soon. Still super bullish on this name next year. I'm sure it's going to have a great year. But right now, it's coming back to reality a little bit. It might mess around the top of this trend line a little bit more, but I think in the next month or so, you're going to see this thing consolidate a little bit more back into this growth channel, which again is a very bullish channel going back to pre-pandemic levels. So that's SolarEdge, guys. Huge run up. Probably going to consolidate a little bit here before we see more new highs, but very bullish. Very bullish chart for SolarEdge. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on SolarEdge below. Is anybody own this stock, playing this stock? Let me know. And if you want to see more videos like this with technical analysis, please subscribe. Thanks, guys, and have a great day.